Back in February, a college sophomore called Trevor Hill stood up during a televised town hall meeting in New York and put a simple question to the House Minority Leader, Nancy Pelosi. Citing a study by Harvard University that showed that 51% of Americans between the ages of 18 and 29 no longer support capitalism, Hill asked if the Democratic Party would contemplate moving farther left and offering something distinctly different to dominant right-wing economics. Pelosi, visibly taken aback, said, "I thank you for your question," she said, "but I'm sorry to say we're capitalists, and that's just the way it is." The footage went viral on both sides of the Atlantic. It was powerful. Because of the clear contrast, Trevor Hill is no hardened left-winger. He's just your average millennial, bright, well-informed, curious about the world and eager to imagine a better one. By contrast, Pelosi, a figurehead of establishment politics, seemed unable to even engage with the notion that capitalism itself might be the problem. Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, Nancy Pelosi, CNN Town Hall. It's not only young voters who feel this way. A YouGov poll in 2015 found that 64% of Britons believe that capitalism is unfair, that it makes inequality worse. Even in the US it's as high as 55%, while in Germany a solid 77% are skeptical of capitalism. Meanwhile, a full three-quarters of people in major capitalist economies believe that big businesses are basically corrupt. How could we cope if capitalism failed? Asked 26 Greek factory workers, Aditya Chakraborty. Read more. Why do people feel this way? Probably not because they want to travel back in time and live in the USSR. For millennials especially, the binaries of capitalism v socialism, or capitalism v communism, are hollow and old-fashioned. Far more likely is that people are realizing, either consciously or at some gut level, that there's something fundamentally flawed about a system that has as its single goal turning natural and human resources into capital, and do so more and more each year, regardless of the costs to human well-being and to the environment. Because that is what capitalism is all about. That's the sum total of the plan. We can see it embodied in the imperative to increase GDP everywhere, at an exponential rate, even though we know that GDP, on its own, does not reduce poverty or make people happier and healthier.